After the death of Aaron's 2 sons, who died when they approached the Lord improperly, the Lord spoke to Moses and said, "Tell your brother Aaron not to come into the most holy place behind the veil whenever he wants, in front of the mercy seat on the ark, or he will die, because I appear in the cloud above the mercy seat." This is how Aaron is to come into the holy place. With a young bull for a sin offering and a ram for a burnt offering. He must put on the sacred linen tunic, linen undergarments next to his body, tie the linen sash around himself, and wear the linen turban. These are holy garments. He must wash himself with water before putting them on. From the Israelite community he is to take 2 male goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. Aaron must first offer the bull for his own sin offering to make atonement for himself and his household. Then he is to take the 2 goats and present them before the Lord at the entrance of the tabernacle. Aaron will cast lots for the 2 goats. 1 lot for the Lord, and the other for the scapegoat. The goat chosen for the Lord will be sacrificed as a sin offering. But the goat chosen as the scapegoat will be presented alive before the Lord to make atonement and then be sent away into the wilderness. Aaron will bring the bull for his own sin offering and make atonement for himself and his household. He will kill the bull as the sin offering for himself. Then he must take a fire pan full of burning coals from the altar before the Lord, along with 2 handfuls of finely ground sweet incense, and carry them behind the veil. He must place the incense on the fire before the Lord so the cloud of incense covers the mercy seat above the covenant tablets, so that he will not die. He must take some of the bull's blood and sprinkle it with his finger on the east side of the mercy seat, and sprinkle some of it 7 times in front of the mercy seat. Then he must kill the goat for the people's sin offering and bring its blood behind the veil. He is to do with its blood the same thing he did with the bull's blood, sprinkle it on and in front of the mercy seat. In this way he will make atonement for the holy place because of the uncleanness and sins of the Israelites, their rebellion and every kind of sin. He must do the same for the tabernacle, which sits among a sinful people. No one else may be inside the tabernacle when Aaron goes in to make atonement in the holy place until he comes back out, after making atonement for himself, his household, and the whole community of Israel. Then he must go out to the altar before the Lord and make atonement for it. He is to take some of the bull's blood and some of the goat's blood and put it on all the horns of the altar. He must sprinkle blood on it with his finger 7 times to cleanse and dedicate it from the uncleanness of the Israelites. When Aaron has finished making atonement for the holy place, the tabernacle, and the altar, he is to bring forward the live goat. He will place both hands on the goat's head and confess over it all the wickedness, rebellion, and sins of the Israelites, putting them symbolically on the goat's head. Then the goat will be led away into the wilderness by a man appointed for the task. The goat will carry all their sins away into a deserted land, and the man will release it in the wilderness. Then Aaron will return to the tabernacle, remove the linen garments he wore when entering the holy place, and leave them there. He must wash himself with water in a holy place, put on his regular garments, come out, and offer burnt offerings for himself and the people to make atonement for them. He must burn the fat of the sin offering on the altar. The man who released the scapegoat must wash his clothes and bathe himself with water before coming back into the camp. The bull and goat used for the sin offerings, whose blood was brought into the holy place for atonement, must be taken outside the camp. Their hides, flesh, and waste are to be completely burned. The person who burns them must also wash his clothes and bathe with water before returning to the camp. This is to be a permanent law for you. On the 10th day of the 7th month, you must humble yourselves and do no work at all, whether native-born Israelites or foreigners living among you. Because on this day atonement will be made for you to cleanse you. Then, before the Lord, you will be clean from all your sins. It is to be a Sabbath of complete rest, and you must humble yourselves. This is a permanent law. The priest who is anointed and ordained to serve as high priest after Aaron must make atonement wearing the sacred linen garments. He will make atonement for the most holy place, the tabernacle, the altar, the priests, and all the people of the assembly. This will be a permanent law for you. Atonement is to be made once a year for all the sins of the Israelites. And Aaron did everything just as the Lord commanded Moses.